to become plant-based. The exact numbers of vegans are almost impossible to establish, but some surveys suggest that there are around 79 million vegans in the world. Inspired by the philosophy of veganism, if you are also interested in becoming plant-based, you have just clicked the right video. Hello everyone! Welcome to the Vegan Alternative. In today's video, we are going to share with you what is veganism, things you need to know about vegan nutrition, and what steps you can take to become completely plant-based. But before we go any further, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, so you never miss our daily dose of health-related informational videos. Now let's get started with a brief history and introduction to veganism. Veganism is a lifestyle that seeks to exclude all animal products and attempts to limit animal cruelty and exploitation as much as possible. It is an extreme form of vegetarianism, and though the term was coined in 1944, the evidence of people avoiding the consumption and use of animal products can be traced back to ancient Indian and Eastern Mediterranean societies. Some famous early vegetarians included Greek philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras and his many followers, who practiced vegetarianism for many reasons, including religious and ethical. The first vegetarian society was formed in England in 1847, and 3 years later, the American Vegetarian Society was founded. Still, the term vegan was first used by the founder of the UK Vegan Society, Donald Watson, in 1944. Veganism as a way of life has been present for centuries, yet this way of lifestyle started to pick up traction as a trend back in the 1940s. As many people misunderstand, the term vegan doesn't refer exclusively to diet. It extends beyond eating a plant-based diet. According to the Vegan Society's latest definition, veganism is about modifying habits that cause harm to animals, no matter how great or small. One just needs to exclude all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals for food, clothing, or any other purposes, as far as it's possible and practicable. Vegans typically aim to exclude animal exploitation or cruelty in all aspects of their lives, including the clothes they wear, the leisure activities they take part in, and the cosmetics they use. So if you strictly want to become vegan, the vegan-friendly organization of the UK suggests starting with researching and understanding veganism, assessing your diet plan, and avoiding other animal products. That's why the first thing you should do is to understand vegan nutrition, which refers to the nutritional and human health aspects of vegan diets. Several studies report that vegan diets tend to be higher in dietary fiber, magnesium, folic acid, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin A, and phytochemicals. Vegan diets also appear to be higher in iron, but the form of iron that plants provide is not as bioavailable as the form found in animal foods, which means your body is unable to properly absorb it. One thing you must consider while planning a vegan diet is that all vegan diet plans are not created equal. For example, some poorly planned vegan diets may not provide sufficient amounts of niacin, vitamin B12, riboflavin, vitamin D, iodine, calcium, selenium, or zinc essential to the body. That's why you should consider choosing whole plant foods and fortified foods as well as taking supplements for nutrients that are lacking in a vegan diet, because health is one of the major reasons why people turn to veganism. Enjoying the video so far? Then don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos like this one. You'll only get smarter, and it's free! After learning about vegan nutrition, the next thing you should do is to make a plan, because your plan acts as a roadmap to your success. Think about what you currently eat and how you can replace those foods with vegan options. Whether you want to try a gradual transition to a vegan diet or prefer to make a more sudden change, the experts of Vegan Society suggest keeping it slow. Because making small changes to your everyday meals is one of the easiest ways to switch to plant-based foods for your diet. You can start by removing meat or dairy 1 day a week and go from there. Or you can try changing one meal at a time. For example, having vegan breakfasts during your first week, then adding vegan lunch the next week, and so on. You can even try changing one product at a time by swapping butter for coconut oil or margarine, or cow's milk for soy or almond milk. There is a plant-based alternative for almost every type of food you can think of, so you don't have to miss out on any of your favorite foods while becoming plant-based. Also, if you are going vegan for the first time in your life, you can use different vegan apps for guidance, such as PETA's Vegan Start app, which offers you free delicious recipes, interesting quizzes, and a very personal coach to whom you can ask any question about veganism. Just because you are vegan doesn't mean you are 100% healthy. Still, you need to make sure that you don't miss out on essential nutrients. One thing you should do is to never stick to a single diet plan. There are hundreds of vegan recipes out there from every corner of the world that can fulfill your needs and satisfy your taste. So try something new that suits your taste buds. Yet, you don't have to be an award-winning chef to achieve this, as you can easily try new recipes from things already in your kitchen or local supermarket ingredients. So treat your taste buds to new foods and new flavors, as leaving your food comfort zone will take you on an expedition of discovery of new cuisines. After planning your diet, the next step you should do is to stock your kitchen with plant-based foods. Fill your pantry and refrigerator with various vegan foods, including whole grains, beans, nuts, seeds, vegetables, and fruits. Don't forget to stock up on plant-based protein sources like tofu, tempeh, and seitan. When you firmly decide to never bring any non-vegan food into your kitchen, you are already one step ahead of becoming vegan. If you have already switched to the plant-based diet and you are cooking your meals every day, but at times when you don't want to cook, what should you do then? The first thing you should do is to not worry, because there are many restaurants that provide vegan food. All you need to do is to find vegan-friendly restaurants and meal options near you. Look for vegan-friendly restaurants in your area using apps such as Happy Cow or Vanilla Bean, or ask your favorite restaurants if they can accommodate vegan requests. Many restaurants now offer vegan meals on their menus. Also, if you are craving some fast food such as pizza, you can skip the cheese and go nuts on the veggies as toppings. Going vegan isn't always a smooth journey. There are many challenges you may have to overcome. For example, when you decide to go vegan, your friends and family will become concerned about your health. There is a common perception that going vegan is an extreme decision, and not everyone can be vegan. That's why some people may taunt you and tease you to tear down your resolve. You may become insecure that you are not a good vegan as compared to other vegans. To deal with such challenges, you should consider joining a vegan community where you will be surrounded by people like you. You can join vegan meetups where you will connect with other vegans in your community or get in touch online to share recipes, tips, and support. You can also join vegan Facebook groups and attend vegan festivals and events. So, in a nutshell, adopting a vegan lifestyle isn't necessarily difficult. It is a learning curve. It would take a lot of courage to live as a vegan in a non-vegan world, but don't lose hope. Just take your time, expect some mistakes, learn from them, and move on. Keep reminding yourself of the reasons you have chosen a vegan lifestyle and the benefits you have felt since going vegan, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what you want. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends who are looking for a complete guide to turning to veganism. Also, make sure to check out other videos on our channel as well. Thanks for watching!